Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Mute your mic, girl. Mute your mic.
Now, is this football weather or what? That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're fixing to get off schedule a little bit, but I got a serious question for some of y'all. Who's going to be in the stand tomorrow? Okay, 3 of us. Oh, cool. The rest of y'all are wondering, what stand is that? Tonight is opening day of rifle season.
And we're back. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Get it a little bit, yeah. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. And we got it. We got it going now. And we just about ready to get the kickoff between the Raiders and Pine. These two teams been meeting a long time since the 90s. Played some super games, some 44-42 games, and we had some games flowing on the last play. Let's see what happens here tonight. Back deep for the Hawks going to be number 12, Ricardo Galvin, along with number 5, Jamarion Robinson. Kicking off for the Raiders going to be number 86, CJ Colbin. And we about ready to go. And we got football in Pine. It's going to be a little squeal kick up in there. Let's see, it's still rolling around on the ground. The Hawks finally get on it. No, they do not. It's going to be the Raiders' ball down the first sideline. And it's just like an onside kick. They just stole an opening kickoff from the Hawks. And see what the Hawks defense can do. It's going to be 1st and 10 from inside the 30-yard line. First mistake of the night happened on the kickoff as the Raiders come in. With their offense. Number 4, Knight is the quarterback. Man in motion, and they're going to deliver the dive play right up to the A gap, and he's going to pick up about 3-4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down. As they break the huddle, send 1 receivers here to the near side. We got a 2-back set with 1 wing back to the near side. And they're going to run a dive play right up the middle, and it's going to be good pushing there by the front line of Kine. It's going to be probably enough for a 1st down.
All right, I know some of y'all thought he had it in the end zone, but he didn't. But it was enough to move the chains. First time this evening, we have a Raider.
As they break the line of scrimmage, 1st and goal from about the 7. Single receiver to the top of the field. Wing back in motion across the formation. And they're going to give it to the back behind him. And he's get it in the end zone. So less than a minute and a half, less than 2 minutes, the Raiders jumped in front of the Hawks 6-0. And the kick is good. And with 10:52 to go in the first quarter, the Raiders are Pine 7, the Hawks of St. Helena nothing.
The Pyros on the run out, got the fireworks in the end zone. Got the cheerleaders and the dancers doing all their stuff. Mr. Rogers down there making sure I'm doing my stuff. I want to remind everybody once again, Brother David is not running the radio.
Well, we're right back where we started from. The Raiders were kicking it off again. Back deep for the Hawks going to be the same two. Robinson and Goldman. Cohart. We're kicking it off, number 86. And that's the same little squibber kick. And look like we're going to make the same mistake. And they recovered it again. You cannot make this up, folks. Cannot make this up. 2 kickoff, 2 fumbles. Well, good things going to happen at the end when the Hawks get settled here. As Knight come back in as the quarterback, going to send single receivers to the top of the field. Got a wing back to that side. Wing back to the near side. And he's going to run the counter with number 2, and he has nowhere to go. We finally made a play defensively, and that's going to bring up second down.
Try cutting to the inside, met right around the line, stopped. Second down, 10 yards to go.
This time they bring the receivers to the near side. Knight sends a man in motion. Going to give it to him coming this way. They're going to string him out, and they're going to finally bring him out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. Martin on the stop over there for the Hawks. That was 23 on the carry. Chris Williams. This time they come out with 2 wingers to both sides. Single receiver to the top of the field. Man in motion across the formation. Now they bring them back and resetting. Hand it off to the guy straight up to A gap, and he's running hard in there for first down.
Number 7 up the middle. That man's hungry. Moving the chains for another Raider.
Von Johnson on the carry for the first down for the Raiders. And that's going to be a timeout, and we'll take a timeout with him.
We go around about doing 20 to 25 air shows a year, demonstrating the capabilities of the A10.
Thank you this morning for allowing me to be here. It's time. Talk to your kids now.
I would have driven 100 miles.
And we're back ready to go. First and 10, man, motion across the formation and give it to the dive guy, and he's bundled up in there by a host of Hawks. Maybe a yard or two at the most. Stop made by a host of Hawks. That was 22 on the carry for the Raiders. Jabari Robinson. Same set. This time they run the dive play off the right side, and they end up with about 6 yards. First down. Ball is just inside the 20 to about the 12-yard line. First and 10. Tight set for the Raiders. Two wing backs to both sides, man in motion. And they're going to send a guy behind him, and they're going to be a fumble. And it's going to be Ryan Pine's ball. Going to continue to run the clock. 7:43 to go in the first quarter. Pine 7, the Hawks 0, and Pine is threatening again. I have to remind you, the Hawks have not topped the ball offensively as of yet, and we're midway through the first quarter.
Second and goal from about the 12.
Second and goal from the 12. After that play. Knight looks over the defense. Two wingers to both sides. Now he's on the center. Man in motion, and they're going to turn and hand to him, and they're going to try to get him on the outside and cannot get him as number 2. Did not pick up anything. Thomas Bernard. It's going to bring up third down. Single receivers out here to the near side. Wing back to the first side. Knight on a 3-step drop. Looks. They're going to flush him out of there. Throws it. Incomplete in the end zone. So that's going to bring up a fourth down. Fourth and goal from the 10. They send out the field goal kicker. As they line up for the field goal. It's going to be a 27-yarder. Line drive kick through the uprights and good. No good. That was no good. I thought it was good from the angle I had, so the Hawks dodged a bullet. So the Hawks take over from the 27, I would say. First offensive possession for the Hawks. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Amarian Baker is going to be the quarterback for the Hawks. He's going to send single receivers to the top of the field, 2 here below us. Going to be a timeout for injury? No, I don't know. They just took a timeout. 6:15 to go. Let's see if the Hawks can get right back in this contest. And now they ready to go. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. Send three receivers here to the near side, one to the top of the field. Empty set for Amarian. Snaps back, and he's going to roll to his left, throws it out here, complete to Robinson. And they roughed him up there a little bit. Stopped in there by a couple of Hawks. No gain on the play, let's call it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. One back set. And he's going to drop. Looks. He's going to run it out of there. No, he's going to come back this way with it. Throws it down the field, and it's going to be caught down here by Gallman on the catch for the Hawks. That's a big first down right there. And Myron was running around trying to find somebody, and he finally found Gallman at about the 35, at about the 49-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Hawks. As they send two receivers here to the near side, one to the top of the field. Myron on a drop, throws it, a bullet in there. It's going to be in and out of the hand of Dorsey. Dorsey had the ball in his hand. Would it been a little slick? It slipped out. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Two receivers here to the near side, one to the top of the field. And Baker is going to be on the move. Throws it. Going to be incomplete as he once again tried to get over there to Dorsey. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. The ball is at the 50-yard line. Need to get down to the 40 for a 1st down. Third down. Snaps back, and he's going to roll his way with it. And now he's in trouble and throws it away. So it's going to be 4th down. So the Hawks going to punt it right here and hopefully get him into a deep hole, and we can get a turnover and get back into this ball game. 1st and 10 from the 50. Baker, Darian is going to be kicking it. Standing back deep is going to be number 10. High kick. He's going to go over his head. No, he's going to catch it right at about the 18-yard line. DJ Garrett on the fair catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 right in front of us. Knight bring up his ball club. Send single receiver. Garrett to the far side. Wing backer here to the near side. And they're going to run the dive play, and he gets maybe two at the most. That's number 7 on the carry, Vaughn Johnson. It's going to bring up 8. 2nd and 8. Second down as he come out with the same set. Receiver at the top of the field. Wing back here below us. As Knight raise up, reset the team. And the dive guy right up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 from where we're standing right here. They call it 5, 3rd and 5. Knight bring up his ball club. Top receivers at the top of the field. Wing back to the near side. And they run a quick dive play around the right side, and he runs into a host of Hawks right there. As number 23 on the carry for the Knights. He had nowhere to go. Chris Williams on the carry. So now they're going to have to punt it with number 20, Hayden Logsden. And that's going to be a high kick. Takes a Hawks bounce right at midfield or so. So the Hawks get another good field position. Let's see if we can get something going here. 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Raiders over the Hawks. Amarin brings up his ball club. One back set, single receivers to both sides. And here come the running back with it, and he gets hit in the backfield. That's Brister on the carry.
Number 5. Big K Stock in the backfield. Somebody else.
It's going to be 2nd down and 13.
Lost about 3. 2nd down, about 13 yards to go.
2 receivers to the top, 1 here below us. Myron calls for the ball. Snaps back. Going to take a 3-step drop. Looks, throws it. Intercepted. As he goes the other way with it. Going to be down the sideline. Going to be a house call. It's going to be a house call. No, it's not quite. But he took it a long ways. As we got a Hawk flat on his back down there. With 1:17 to go. The Raiders are threatening once again. So 3 times inside the red zone for the Raiders in the first quarter.
Returned all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
Returning back to a 6-yard line. I thought he had him a house call there, but the defense was able to corral him before he got into the end zone. So the Hawks got a chance to hold him out right here. Knight brings up his ball club. Tight set. They're going to try to run it, and they push it in there and push it in there inside the 5 to about the 4.
Quarterback number Trey keeps it himself. Pushes ahead. Looks like he picked up about 5.
Pick up about 5. It's down to 2nd and 1 for the touch. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. And they got a stoppage in play against the Raiders. So, 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Raiders call timeout on a 3rd and goal from the 1. And the Raiders come back out. And they are set, ready to go. Knight looks over the defense. Under center. Man in motion, cross the formation, give it to the dive guy, and he gets it in there for the 6. So,
Number 7, up the middle, again, Brian Johnson. You know how this goes. Fireworks.
as the Raiders line up for the extra point. Kick is up, high over in, and it's going to be good. So, 26 seconds to go in the game. I'm in the quarter. 13 for the Raiders, 0 for the Hawks.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Raiders are up 14-0.
14-0. And they get ready to kick it off to the same 2, Gallman and Robinson. And another square kick. Let's see how we handle that. Still have not grounded. And right now, the Raiders are just manhandling the Hawks. As the ball is going to be 1st and 10 from about the 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Hawks. two-back set for the Hawks. Now we got a full house backfield. One receiver to the near side. And they're going to give it to the running back. He comes around the edge and he runs it up to about the 28, 29-yard line. Flag down. Let's see what the penalties is. We know who is against. Going to be legal formation charge to the Hawks. Put him behind the chain. Going to be 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
As they try to get lined up. High snap, and they're going to give it to the running back. He moves up to about the 29. It's going to be the end of the first quarter. Maybe three on the carry.
12 yards to go. End of the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. The Raiders is up 14-0 as they change into the field. And we'll take a break right here.
That's the longest song I've ever heard in my life. Good job. Good job, Raiders. We love y'all. And sharpen y'all jackets, too. That's cool. You two cheerleaders looking all salty. I was just saying, man. Second 12.
Way down there, got a miss.
That was incomplete, but I gotta tell you, that was a heck of a pass.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 after Darian tried to get it down to Robinson. It falls incomplete. Darian in that quarterback leaving Myron on a 3rd down play right in front of us. Let's see what happens. Oh, he was not ready. And if everything has gone wrong, will go wrong for the Hawks. They have had 2 bobble on the kickoff. Now we get the ball centered right past the quarterback when he's making changes. It's going to be 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. With that, it's 4th down and Thomas to go.
As the Hawks backed up against the goal line. Let's see if America can get it out of here. I'm sure the Raiders are going to be putting pressure on him. And they do. Good kick out of there. High kick. High kick going to come down to about the 35. Take a Hawks bounce and picked up there by the Raider. And he's tackled there right at about the 38-yard line. Got a little shuffle here.
All right. Raider offense coming out onto the field.
And the
DJ
Raiders
coming off
get
of the
good field
field,
position once again.
smiling and calm because he's DJ.
It's going to be first for the Raiders, 34-yard line. We're out to the top of the field. Wing back here below us. One back set. Man in motion across the formation. They give it to him. He tries to turn the corner on the first side. He does get about 3, maybe 4.
Number 31 coming around the end.
That's number 31 on the carry for the Raiders. Braxton Newman was the ball carrier. He's going to bring up second down and about 4. And they're going to try to get it out of here. Going to throw it. Going to throw it this way. And broken up in there by Jamarion Robinson as number 10 had him beat. Got a height advantage over him. But Twin was able to come down and break it up. It's going to bring up third down and about 7. And it's going to be third down from the 31, and they're going to run it the opposite way with number 23, and he's going to be short of the first down on the first side. So it's going to bring up fourth down, and it's going to be about 3. It's going to bring up fourth down and 4.
10 minutes left in the second. Raiders are up 14-0. Fourth down, 4 yards to go.
4th and 4, and they're going to go for it right here. See if they can draw the Hawks off sides. No, they hit quick with it, and they're going to be nowhere to go, and it's going to be Hawks ball on the turnover. Jarvis Bristol on the stop, look like. I see him at a ball ended up on the first side as the Hawks come off the field defensively. See if they can get something going here. Down 14-0 with 9:36 to go in the second quarter. Let's see if they can hit that shot with Jamarian again down the right side or the left side. Got the big arm in there. A little bit more poise than his brother. 2 receivers to the near side. Man in motion across the formation. Snaps back and a 3-step drop. He throws it down there once again, and this time he he caught it. That's Ricardo Gallman. Is complete from Adarian to Ricardo. Looked like it was incomplete, but it was down to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. As they finally get it set. 2 receivers to the top of the field. We got 2 here below us. Adarian calls for the ball. Now he looks back to the sideline. Reset. Got 3 receivers to the top, 1, 2 to the bottom. Empty set for Darian. That's a man in the motion. They're going to give it to him. No, he's going to pull it and run right up the gut, and it's going to be a house call for Darian. So the Hawks right back in here at 8:38 to go on a push and pull play. He flicked it in there to the sweep guard and pulled it and hit the right side of the offensive line and run a straight line in for the touchdown. So the Hawks finally gets on the scoreboard. No, I see him walking back this way. I don't know. Well, that's no score. The legal formation is going to nullify that play. What a backbreaker that was. 1st and 15. Two receivers to both sides. Man in motion. Yes. Daniels, they reset him outside the numbers. And now they got another flag. Self-destruction for the Hawks right now.
8:36 left in the first half. Raiders were up 14-0.
8:36 first
First down, 15 yards to go.
half. 8:36 to 7:36. 8:36 to go. Hawks can't get a break. They had two bad breaks on kickoffs. Just had a touchdown call back for illegal formation. If we can get the ball club settled down, I think we'll be okay. Let's see what happens once we finally get it set. It's going to be a
15 yards to go. Raider defense on the field.
2nd and 15, or 1st and 15. I don't know which one it is, but it's 1st and 15. Marion called for the ball after send the man in motion, throws it out there to him, and he turns upfield and bowls his way across the
Pass complete.
35-yard line.
Met by everybody. Big number 77 wanted some of that one.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and
Leary and Hart. Yeah. We love you, brother.
about 14. Two receivers to both sides for the Hawks.
2nd down, about 14 to go.
Two receivers to this side, near side. Bad snap, and he's going to roll it, throws it in and out of the hand of Gallman.
Pass incomplete.
Almost intercepted by the Raiders.
Young man was wide open in the middle. Ball came quick. 3rd down, 14 to go.
3rd and 14.
3rd down, Raider Nation. Just kidding. Timeout called by St. Louis.
Timeout the Hawks. On a 3rd down and 14. And we're ready to go for this third down play for the Hawks. Ball is placed at the 35-yard line as they reset. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the field, 1 back set. Baker on a drop, going to throw it in and out of the hands of Jamarian Robinson. He was open right at the first down marker, so that bring up 4th down. 7:40 to go to half.
4th down, 14.
Darian going to be doing the punting. High snap. High kick. Take a Hawks bounce. Pin them deep. Inside the 10.
Flag down.
Flag down. See if they're going to call this punt back. Running into the kicker. Should be a first down for the Hawks. It is. What a break. We needed that.
Roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be 1st and 10
All right.
from the 30.
Defense.
Sending 2 receivers here to the near side. 2 to the top of the field. Empty set. 3-step drop. We're going to throw it. No, he's going to run it out of there. Got a running room. Got the alley. And he could have stumbled all the way into the field touchdown line, but he tripped over Brady Grass at about the 12. So 1st down. Good looking play by Darian.
First down. 10 yards to go from 14.
From the 14-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. 7:06 to go in the second quarter. Two receivers to the near side, 2 to the top, 1 no backs. Baker calls for it. And now they're going to run it in there to the speed guy, and he gets about 2-3 yards. Get Darian got 3 receivers to the top of the field, 2 below us. And this he's going to roll to the left, throws it. Incomplete as he tried to get it in there to number 1, Timothy Dorsey. Falls incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down. 5:51 to go in the quarter.
6 yards to go.
It's got 6 yards to go for the touch. on the third down play as they swap receivers around. Two receivers to the top, two below us. Man in motion to the far side. Three-step drop, looks, throws it wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown! Everybody had to pause. That is, can't make up that number. Let's see what that number is. That's number 5, Jamarian Robinson, the playmaker, as the Hawks get on the board with 5:44 to go. As they try for the extra point. And he's rolling. Hey, this is Smokey from St. Helena Pound. As the Raiders breaks the huddle from the 38, one receiver to the top. Send a man in motion. They're going to run the dive play and the fumble. No, good big hit in there by the Hawks. It's going to bring up second down and 10. as they try for the point after that big play. Snap is back and kick is good. With 21 to 8 with 3:57 seconds to go in the
Left in the first half, 21 to 8. Raiders are up. Answer big on that one. Fireworks.
kickoff is going to be coming up here. Back deep for the Hawks, Gallman and Robinson. There was Zach Thomas on that return for the on that. That is Robinson Jamarion as he run out of bounds at about the 39, 38-yard line. I'll say to the 44. Let's give him credit up there to the 44. Robinson ran it out at the 44. Let's see if the Hawks can get one more score before we go in here to halftime and make it feasible. Baker got 3 receivers to the top, 4 receivers to the top of the field, 1 below us, empty set. Snap back, and he's going to run it. And he's going to take a loss here as he tried to get his foot under him and could not do it. He slipped. Lost about 4. 3:30 and counting.
Second down, 15 yards to go. Good job with the defense.
Second down and 15. The ball is at the 39-yard line. Snaps back in a 3-step drop, got pressure. And he finally got rid of it, had good pressure from the interior line that time. Two minutes and 51 seconds.
Third down, 15 yards to go. Good pressure on the quarterback by that Raider defense. Third down, ladies and gentlemen.
Third down and 15. This night, Baker calls for the ball. Got pressure once again. Looks. Gonna throw it. Incomplete as he tried to get it to number 9.
What's going on back there?
It's gonna be 4th down and 15. Hawks on a short end of the score, 21 to 8 as we coming up on halftime. Going to be a line drive punt. Going to take a Hawks bounce.
Raider offense.
They said it hit the Pine Raider guy. Let's see if they accurate on that account. Must not be. They sending their offense on the field.
This was a request by me, guys. Just saying. You're welcome.
The ball is being played from the 22.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
Single receiver to the top, look below us here. Winger from the top. We actually got two wingers, one to both sides. Quarterback on the center. They're going to send a man in motion, and they're going to run it back on the counter. And the Hawks was was right in the lanes where they had to go. So
Line. Stop.
going to be second down and no gain.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Second and 10, 2:20 to go. Knight on the center, and he's going to try to run it this way and then give it to the big boy coming this way. That's number 2.
Number 2 around the left side.
Around the left side, pick up a couple.
Third down, about 8 yards to go.
Zach Thomas on the carry the last play. Second down, and he's going to be throw it way down there. Incomplete as they had a man wide open. Thomas down the first sideline. Incomplete.
Just a little too far. Fourth down, 8 yards to go.
4th and 8. 107 to go to the half. Robinson back deep, standing at his 40. Big kick coming in here to Robinson. Cuts it on the run. He comes to the outside, trying to pick up a wall. Gets back inside. And the pursuit caught up with him at about the 49-yard line, 48, somewhere like that. So the Hawks play 1st and 10 with 55 seconds to go. The ball will be at the 45-yard line of the Raiders. As Darian comes in with his skill position players. He's going to have 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the top of the field. Let's make that 2. Empty set as Baker's standing back at his 46-yard line. Now he brings Jamarion Robinson in the backfield. Snaps back on a 3-step drop, looks, throws it, complete. No, incomplete on the first side as he tried to get it to K.J. Smith. Falls incomplete. Got a flag on the play. Holding charge to the Hawks.
Holding call against the offense.
51 seconds to go.
down and 20.
First down and 20. Baker. Cross of the ball. Snaps back on a three-step drop. Throws it complete here to, can't make out that number.
Pass complete. He gets back
That's
to the original
Jarvis
line of scrimmage.
Brister on the reception.
About 10 yards.
Picked up 10. Got the penalty yards back. Let's see if we can get one downfield now. "43 seconds.
Second and 10.
Two receivers to both sides. Complete to the first side. This is Williams, Smith, I should say, and he runs out of bounds on the first side. Should have been a penalty on that first side over there, but the Hawks get it.
Pass complete. Looks like he picks
The
up about
completion
5.
picked up 5, going to bring up
Maybe 6.
third down and about 4.
Timeout called by the Hawks.
It's third down and 4,
When we come back, it'll be third down and 4.
and we'll take a timeout with him.
Seconds left in the first half. With the defense on the field, third down, 4 yards to go. Raider Nation, get on your feet, make some
Third
noise.
down and 4 for the Hawks. 3 receivers here to the near side. 2 to the top of the field. 3-step drop, looks, throws it out here complete. And it's going to get the first down for the Hawks.
Pass complete.
It's going to be a
That's enough
first.
for a first down.
That look like that's Jamarion on the reception there. As they move the chain, the ball will be at the 32. 26 seconds to go to the quarter. 3 receivers here below us, 2 to the top. And there's going to be a drop, throws it, complete in there as he get down inside the 20 to about the 18.
Pass complete. First down for the Hawks.
And they clock it, try to get one more play, one more shot to score. Ball's going to be incomplete on the clock.
And they spike the ball. 7 seconds left in the first half.
With 7 seconds. 2 receivers here. 3 receivers here to the near side. 1 to the top of the field.
Well, second and 10.
Man in motion. 3-step drop. Throws it, going to be complete in that to Willie Morton, and he's
Across the middle.
inside for the touchdown from Baker to Morton with no, as time run out. Going to get it in here for the 2-point conversion. as they line it up. Man in motion, and then they bring him back. Three-step drop, looks. Gonna run to the corner, and he got it.
And he puts it in. Two-point conversion is good.
So that's the end of the half. The Raiders 21 and the Hawks 16.
21-16. Raiders are up.
Number 0168552. You have that ticket. You come up here and show us. If not, thank you for the money. Cheerleaders are going to go first. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm new to this halftime stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, for our halftime show, your Pine Cheerleaders. I normally don't do this.
entertainment, our dancers, our Raiderettes. All right, let's give it up for our Raiderettes. One more time for both our halftime performances. We're going to call out the number one more time. 016852. 016852.
We go around about doing 20 to 25 air shows a year, demonstrating the capabilities of the 810.
Thank you this morning for allowing me to be here.
It's time. Talk to your kids now.
I would have driven 100 miles
for this second half. Hawks will be kicking off to the Raiders. Corny Brumfield has it teed up. And that's going to be a line drive kick coming up to the Raiders. Coming straight ahead with it, and he's run into a wall right there at about the 35-yard line. So the ball will be 1st and 10 at the 30. From the 32-yard line, 11:56 to go. First play of the second half. The Hawks trailing by 5. As we break the huddle, send one receiver to the top of the field, wing back on the near side, wing back on the far side, quarterback on the center, and they're going to be a mistake in there, had nowhere to go, and Knight falls down with it. Going to be lose a half a yard. It's going to bring up second down and about 11. Second play of the second half. This time they bring that receiver out here on the numbers on the near side. 2 wing backs, 1 back set. Turn, hands off to the wing guy, going the opposite way and runs right into the wall of the Hawks. Gonna bring up third down. Chris Williams trying to get some plus yardage. Gonna bring up 3rd and 11. One back set. Shotgun set for the Raiders. And they're going to throw it out here complete. And he's going to get run out of bounds. Going to bring up 4th down. It's complete for about 4 yards. Going to bring up 4th down. As Jamarian Robinson is going to be standing back deep. Got an injured player. It's going to be an injury timeout as they try to work on the Hawks return guy on this 4th down play from the Raiders. 9:53 to go in the quarter. As Jamarian is going to be replaced by Goldman as he gingerly walks off the field. 4th and 9, and Ricardo Goldman standing back at his 31-yard line. Snap back, bad snap, and going to be a rubber stop style punt. Hawks going to get good field position. The ball will be out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They say the ball will be placed at the 47. Gonna be 1st and 10 for the Hawks from the 47. Two receivers to the near side. One to the top of the field. Man in motion across the formation. That's Brister. 3-step drop. Throws it. It's going to be completed into Willie Morton. Let's see what the picked up